This is A Creations. I am currently in Denver, Colorado in a rental home where I was given permission to start a garden, and I want to share what I'm doing, the Zone 5B. It is currently June 3rd. Here we go, my first garden tour here. Got kids, so this is my bag garden. It's on a rock bed currently. We got tomatoes, sweet potatoes, eggplant, and peppers in here. This one has a quince, radishes. There's some beans, bush beans in here. All the sunflowers that I found, they're all volunteers, and so I planted pole beans around them. They'll be coming up soon. And then I got ginger. I got potatoes. This is a raspberry, starting to get some berries. Sunflowers, strawberries, more potatoes. I also have some figs, gooseberries, nanking cherry, that's a currant, that's elderberry, that's a persimmon. We got, this is gonna be for corn and pole beans, and then on the sides here I'm gonna put squash and melons and every other one, and then some bush beans on the other ones. So then we got more potatoes. So this is going to be kind of random. There's quince in here, and then flowers, bush beans. There's also going to be summer squash. Then we got more of the tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, sweet potatoes right in these with the trellises. More sweet potatoes and potatoes. We got a blackberry over here. There's a maypop passion fruit, more volunteer sunflowers with beans around them. Then we have some comfrey. That's another currant. This one I believe is a black currant. The other one's a red currant. This is celery. I didn't drill any holes into this, so it gets pretty waterlogged, which is great for celery. This is a service berry. Then I have another raspberry here. This is a filbert, aronia, another elderberry with some strawberries around it. And let's keep going. And yes, I have kids. It gets messy back here. This is where I have some seeds right here. I have corn, some squash, okra, all kinds of things right here. Peanuts that are started, that way the squirrels and stuff don't get them. Strawberries. I keep the native mallow here because right here they're like little okras, but you can make marshmallows with those. Daylilies, which are edible. I have chamomile, which I'm about ready to harvest. And there's all kinds of flowers in here. There's agastache in here. There's some daylilies, or not daylilies, Asiatic lilies, which are not edible. We got plenty of peas, cabbages. Within the peas are leeks. And I have pole beans that I just planted around these. So once the peas give out and they heat, the pole beans will take off. These are my herbs. More flowers, pole beans again around the volunteer sunflowers. Here I have peppers, and there's plenty of carrots in between. Then I have tomatoes, more carrots, more peppers. We'll get to the other side soon. More herbs. Lavender I just can't keep up with. Mint, rosemary, there's a butterfly bush. These are volunteer broccoli, so I just kept them. There's eggplants in here, more tomatoes and peppers, more peas. So there's 3 rows of peas. Then right here I have an A-frame with some cucumbers. I have pickling cucumbers on this side and Japanese cucumbers on the other side. these two pools had holes in them, and the local farm store had seed potatoes on sale for 10 cents a pound. So I got 50 pounds for $5. So these two swimming pools are full of seed potatoes. Then I got onions and garlic and some more summer squash all in here. Oh, in that flower bed there's melons, so they'll be coming up soon.
Is that my flower bed?
Uh-huh. Then I got cherry, oregano, more pole beans.
I don't want
They'll grow up on this trellis. This is a grape, sunflowers. There's some catnip in here too. This is a rhubarb that has gone to seed. So I have this bag to collect the seed. There's some thyme in there. That's a little mulberry, you know, a grape that's starting to put on. There's lemon balm in there.
It's so big on my.
Then clematis. This cabbage was regrown from cabbage that I used for a meal. And then all along here I have apple mint, some marigolds. There's a bok choy in here, strawberries. This is Egyptian walking onions, which are flowering. There's lima beans down in the middle of this. More mint, more strawberries. There's borage in here, and forgive the weeds. I have 4 kids, so. Then these are going to be noodle beans, and I'll plant noodle beans elsewhere. Then I got carried away and laid down some cardboard and started these beds. I already have some little brassicas, broccolis in there, and some bush beans, green beans. Then I have sweet potatoes in here and some pole beans and bush beans. These poles will eventually have that spiral, so hopefully it looks pretty, and the sweet potatoes will spill out over. I put sorghum in that back bed over here, and zinnias in that little square. There's climbing roses over here. There's chickpeas and green beans all along this row.
There's nowhere that's
I gotta get more
anymore.
soil, and I'm gonna fill up all 10 of these
look.
bags, and they're gonna be pole beans that will climb up this. And yeah, so that is my garden.